and see where the no, 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 no. That makes me so sad, man. Bladestorm off the top.
Nope.
That sucks. All these cards are pretty bad. I guess the weapon's fine, but everything else is pretty bad. That's fine. Oh, yeah. Brawl, and then... Yeah, you're right. Brawl would have been pretty good there. I wonder how good this is going to be with Death's Head Cultist. I will admit, they do apply some pressure to the board, and I feel like that's, like, the biggest issue with this deck. I always find myself not having, like, any minions on the board. I have no proactive win conditions, so changing it up to be like this, thanks to you, Merlin, and some of your ideas, it just feels better playing it. Do you coach while streaming? I mean, I can. It depends if the person wants to be coached while streaming. But you are right. Brawl is better than... Like, I had 2 Brawls and only 1 Bladestorm, so I should have just used a Brawl. You are correct. Anywho, I play Death's Head Cultist. Hopefully it kills the 2/2, but it probably won't. I'm gonna do that, and then Outriders X kill the 2/1. It's not like I'm gonna heal anything this turn anyway. It would have kind of felt like a waste. He's gonna play the weapon. He's gonna pump up the 2/3. I'm gonna kill the 2/3. The board will be entirely reset. I can restabilize with Scrap Golem the next turn. And it feels pretty good to me. He also didn't play an Elemental last turn, so it's not like he wants to play the 5/6 or anything. So overall, I feel relatively good here. We have a couple ways of healing, have a couple ways of gaining armor. This feels decent. That's fine, I'll kill that off as well. Actually, no, he pumps it up. I can't kill it off as well. 4/6 or 2/6. Yeah, okay. It gets hexed. There's nothing I can do about that. Barov, Rancor, if we can survive 2 more turns, we can play Bulwark as well. Like, the Scrap Column just gets hexed almost 100% of the time against Shaman. I need to wait for a turn where he doesn't play an Elemental. Unfortunately, it's probably never going to happen, but on the off chance that it does happen, we will play Scrap Column that turn. The deck you're going to send me looks really bad, but it's very efficient and you actually have a 60% win rate with it in Legend. Oh, that's fine. He just used a Hex. We kill that off if he just used a Hex. So I feel like this is relatively safe, unless he has both Hexes in his hand, but he shouldn't, right? I mean, I guess it's not impossible, but I'm running the odds here. I feel like that 5 mana 5/6 with a built-in Hex is so freaking strong. It's so scary, honestly. It is mind-boggling how strong that can be. But we gain 4 armor. We'll be able to shield slam that next turn. It's not bad. We kill this, and we do this. And then we hopefully don't take any damage this turn. It'll probably stop up to like 7 to 9 damage. Even if he has some burst, it'll probably stop 12 damage with this one item. And maybe you play some other minions, and then we can go Barrens, Rancor. The main problem was I can't play Alexstrasza or N'Zoth. Just playing, like, Death's Head Cultist could be, stopped, I guess. He should have hit first to see if it goes on the 2/5. It might still end up going on the 2/5. It doesn't, which is actually decent. That's fine. We wiped the board. And then we'll play like this next turn and we're fine. N'Zoth is gonna win. 24 health and Golem. Oh, I also get the Stone Maul. That's true. Yeah, I probably just play N'Zoth next turn. I kind of want to be greedy and just Alex Strauza my face for healing, but he's out of cards. It doesn't matter anyway. We'll play it. We get a Pirate. We run into this. We get a Golem. Maybe one other thing. Oh, the Pirate was hexed. I'm dumb. Okay. That messes me up a little bit, but I don't think it matters. I think Alex Strauza for guaranteed healing would have technically been better, but it's fine. Let's just go for tons of armor. Let's just do it. Like, I don't really know what he does here. We'll play both of these to put some pressure on the board. Quill Boars are also something that's revived. Why didn't I... Wait, this deck's actually kind of busted. It takes a little while to get ramped, but this actually looks really good. I may have judged it too harshly at first. The stupid Pirate got hexed. I forgot about that. I looked and I was like, I don't have it here anymore. We're fine. I was like, oh, we've used one. We'll get one, but I forgot it was hexed. He ended up hexing a 4-2, which feels weird. I feel like you want to save that for something better. That's 9 damage. It's not enough to win. We just continually flood the board. Like, it's not like he can do anything. We might as well just try to end the game quickly here. I guess Fireheart with, like, Revolve would suck, but it's not enough either. Do you want me to send you the Taunt Druid right now so you can try it out on stream? I'm going to try it out on stream tomorrow. This is going to be the last deck I play. I've been streaming for 3 hours. I try to go for 3 to 4. Going to finish up with this deck and be done. But if you send it to me now, I'll play it tomorrow still. I mean, I already said I was going to play tomorrow. We got 19 damage showing plus Alex Strauza, so we should be fine. Sending the time or the Taunt Druid to your Twitter. Yeah. Cool. No, don't activate phone. Okay, good. Every time I say cool in quick succession, my phone's like, did you say Google? But every time I say Google, it doesn't do anything. But if I go cool, it'll sometimes activate. Okay, it's not doing that right now. I think he just left. I think he just said, screw this, and he just got up and left the computer. I'm gonna be honest. Get him and do as much damage as possible. Get him to -7. That's beautiful right there. Let's go. I know I said I wanted to have just one more game, but this is going to be a long game. We're going to keep our win condition cards. So we're going to keep Mutanis and Alex Strauza, because we know that the game is going to go long. I guess I could have kept Shield Slam too. We have Cthulhu as well. So the main goal of this is to not draw that much. We don't have the South Sea Scoundrel, so we can't force him to draw. But I think that this matchup's winnable if we can get to Cthulhu. You're gonna work a 10-hour shift, or you worked a 10-hour shift today, so I'm gonna go peace out. See you later, Grimclaws. Always a pleasure, my dude. I think we save Bulwark to either A, stop big minions, or B, stop fatigue if we go that far into the game. I want my Stonemaul Anchorman to actually die and not draw me cards. That's the dream. Wait a minute, he's got 2 big dragons. I need to Mutanis and hopefully hit something good. I don't want to play the Death's Head Cultist because it just dies immediately. We'll just armor pass. I think that this matchup is kind of bad, though. I think that Control Warrior does really well against a lot of the other decks. But I think that it does struggle into Control versus Control matchups a little bit more. Because you don't, like I said, you don't have that same, like, control aspect that some of the other decks do. Or not control, you don't have the same resource generation some of the other decks do. Like, this is going to generate a ton. And Control Warlock goes infinite late game. But Warrior doesn't really, which means that it might lose in fatigue. Jesus, what? Oh, balls. Okay. Why did he only play that for... Oh, he played 3. Oh, that's bad. Oh, that's really bad. We play the Bulwark, and we hero power, and we stall. Hopefully he plays another minion, and we can play Brawl, I guess. I don't know. We might coin Mutanus out. This will probably stall 2 turns. Sheesh, dude. That, like, oh my gosh. That is such a beefy minion to play on turn 5. I don't want this to draw me a card, so killing this off to stop maximum damage here is good. And then we'll do this. And we'll probably just take... I don't want to take the Tent, I don't think, because N'Zoth. But then again, it has Rush, which could end up being good for me. And we don't have any pump for Blade Master. We'll actually go Tent Trasher here and pass. Because even though Alexstrasza would be bigger, the Rush could still be nice. I'll play Mutanus maybe next turn. Because most dragons are 8 or 9 mana anyway. Very few are 7. So I can just play Mutanus next turn, stall out a little bit longer, and see what the... No! No! No, 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 no! That makes me so sad, man. Bladestorm, off the top. That sucks. If only I hit Bladestorm off the top. What do I hit? That's fine. I take a little bit less damage this way. Oh my gosh, Bladestorm would have been so sick. Karagath not being there anymore is kind of bad. Yeah, there are times to trade and times when not to trade. Yowza. Owza. Oh boy. Boom. And then that for 2. And then we can coerce this. Hit this, I guess. And pass? Oh my gosh, this is so bad. He's got more cards in hand. And this is where the resource generation comes in. He's able to generate 3 big dragons. And I only have so much removal. And then he generated another dragon off of the skeletal dragon. So... I don't know. Like I said, the priest matchup just feels bad. The only way that you ever win this is if you somehow get to late game. Or if you can, like, get Cthulhu off in time before you end up dying. But, I don't know. It's kind of iffy. No. But on the video, the Zulok deck is there. Hysteria? Hit his 8. Don't hit my 8-5, please. Yes, that's beautiful. Let's go. Ends up only healing me 2, which is fine. I'll just Eye of Cthulhu that and do something else, I guess. I don't know. I mean, even if he heals back up, I'll just kill it with Mutanus then. Like, I'm fine with that. Oh no! Oh man. I don't think I can win anymore. I also haven't been able to play Outrider's Axe and draw any cards. My strongman ended up dying without drawing cards, which I guess was all a part of the plan. I guess, to be fair, so I can't be too upset. We stall out a little bit, probably play Eye of Cthulhu. I mean, I guess I could play Brawl too, maybe. I probably misplayed this game a decent amount, but I also don't think that there's much I could have done. It's really hard to win when all of their value generation is hyper-aggressive. Yeah, like he got 3 dragons that are all very high value, and now he's going to get back only high-value minions because I haven't really killed that many other things. That's kind of bad. Does he have a second one? Oh my gosh. I mean, we brawl this, I guess. It's our only way. Brawl and then Bladestorm, whatever's left. I mean, I know it gives them back a thing, but at least I kill it. Yeah, I don't see myself winning. It's okay though. Priest is just a bad matchup for this deck. Like I said, like Warlock excels at beating control decks and sucks against aggro. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh, no. Oh no 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 no. This gives me a whole buttload of minions actually. And then we armor up. And just hope he doesn't soul mirror, I guess. I don't know. We can brawl maybe next turn. We gain some health and armor. That's my main win condition card being played, so. I guess that means if I Overlord Surf... Wait, what are you doing? What are you doing? Hit his minions, not mine. Hit his minions, not mine. Not my taunt. Not my taunt, man! All I needed to do is not hit the taunt. Fudge. How many other minions you gonna hit? There are a lot, but whatever. Like I said, Warlock does really well against Control and bad against Priest. Warrior does really bad against Control, opposite of Warlock, but really good against aggro. And then Priest just does pretty well against everything, but does struggle a little bit against Warlock, I guess. I don't know. It's fine. It was a bad matchup. I can't be too mad about it. Thumper. Isn't that guy from Bambi? That's the rabbit's name in Bambi, right? Or maybe I'm losing my mind. I like being able to get a rush minion. Being able to draw could be kind of sick. I will keep the draw because this version doesn't run Corsair Cash, which honestly is pretty good, actually. This is fine. This is actually fine. Maybe I should have kept Rancor as well. I'm not sure. Still getting used to this version of the deck. Because normally I don't keep Rancor because I've got so many good removal options, but I'm going to take Blade Fist, I think. Because normally I have so many good removal options, right? I used to run Minefield and Sword and Board as well for the early game, but now that I don't run them, it feels weird to me. We'll kill it off. The reason why I'm pointing that out is because now it puts him in a kind of awkward spot. Because now he could play the weapon and kill it. Right? But then he doesn't have a minion. Or he plays the 2/5 Wind Fury. I did not anticipate the 3/2. I kind of forgot that existed. We still kill it with Shield Slam. I was going to say the 2/5 Rush we kill with Shield Slam the next turn. And I guess we ended up killing a different minion with it, which is fine, I guess. And then we play Outrider's Axe. We stall out for a second. We probably kill that, actually, to draw an extra card. And see where we go from there. Oh, the bot for the decks, by the way, is currently unavailable. Yeah, turn 2 Karagath is the main reason I play Athletic Studies. It's kind of poggers. It's kind of good. How do you grind? Wait, you guys ever feel like playing ranked and then you start subconsciously fearing a loss so you never queue up? Oh, yeah, that's actually a thing people experience all the time. And it definitely does suck, but it's something that you slowly get used to. In my experience. Like, I used to have that, but I slowly got used to it. But also, the main thing that I did, there were 2 things that I did. Well, I guess 3. 1, I started making content because I'm like, well, I'm getting kind of nervous about it, but if I take my mind off of it and do content instead, that'll be great. The second thing is playing more for fun, like I'm playing these kind of weirder decks. That's crazy, by the way. That is absurd. That is just unfair that you got that. But playing more for fun. And the other thing is playing not to win, but to improve. Like, you can look and be like, okay, I'm losing this game, right? Or I lost this particular game. But rather than thinking of it as a loss, think about, like, where you went wrong. And that's been extremely helpful for me recently. Like, that's why I go back on all my replays and think when I do something wrong, or when I do something right. I'm gonna play this and Hero Power. That is such a good 3-drop, though. Oh my gosh. That's such a good card to randomly get off of Serpentine Portal. It just kills this off, man. Sheesh! But anyway, we're trying to look for N'Zoth, I think. Karagath will be really good as well to gain armor. Honestly, all we need to do is just gain enough armor to not get blown out super fast. Hello, man. How's it going? Good evening from Brazil. Any tips to climb from Plat 5 to Legend? Please do not say Face Hunter. Aggro Shaman, then. No, but all the things that I said about to shift are the same basic things that could apply to you as well. Just playing more to, improve than anything else. Like, that's the main thing, I'd say. Like, if you're playing to improve, you'll overall have a much better experience, I'd say. And you'll climb faster, too, because even if you lose, you won't get tilted as much, and you'll, like, actively see where you're making misplays. Like, let's just say in the past, I probably would have gone for, like, Eye of Cthulhu and been like, oh, I'll leave it up to RNG and save Heart of Cthulhu for a wider board. But over time, I've realized, this is just an example, by the way. Over time, I've realized, hey, wait a minute. Eye of Cthulhu is very random, and if it ends up missing both, I'm going to take a ton of damage. So I might as well just play the board wipe now. So that way I can curve out into my later game stuff, and it'll be better. Basically. I don't know if this helps at all, but this is my general thought process about all of it. Do I go Rancor and kill this? I kind of want to go Rancor kill this. If I play this, I'm already going to get a Quillbore and a mech. So I feel like it's worth it to just do this. Shield slam it, and then play another one of these to just protect myself. Yeah, we'll play another one of those. I actually kind of want him to hex it, because if it ends up dying, N'Zoth will give me back a beast as well, which is cool. Is it bad to constantly change decks? Yes. I mean, I constantly change decks for content, which is sometimes part of the reason why I never really get into a groove with a deck. But back when I was initially grinding, and whenever I grind off stream, which I sometimes do, I just sit down and play one deck, whether it be Face Hunter, or Control Warrior, or Rush Warrior, or even OTK Demon Hunter, and I'll just slowly get better and better and better with it, and to the point where I will know every matchup and what the win condition is into every matchup. Because you have to think, like, when am I going to be the aggressor, and when am I going to try to defend? I'll play one deck for an entire expansion. I feel like that's kind of crazy. I feel like that's just absurd, to be honest with you. Is there any chance of becoming a moderator on your channel? Grimclaws, I've known you for a long time. I should actually probably, if you don't abuse this power, Grimclaws, but yeah, I'll give you mod for now. I'm gonna kill this off. I'll play N'Zoth next time. I actually kind of want the pirate, to be honest. So we'll do that and armor up, and then we'll play this next turn after the pirate dies, hopefully, and we'll get an extra minion with Rush. I mean, I'm at 28 HP. The most I've ever seen a shaman do with a combo, and that's with Lightning Bloom, has I think been 22? Storm Strike? No, yeah, I want the Storm Strike to happen. I want the Storm Strike to kill this, and then, yeah, and then I'll play N'Zoth, get it back, and I'll run it into this, draw an extra card, and get 2 taunt minions. And my board ends up being net positive, or bigger, off of all of this. Wait, what was the other card he got off of this? Oh, that's also a Storm Strike. Wait, he didn't play the one that he... Wait, what? It's fine, whatever, whatever. We kill this off, we get some taunts. We're fine. Kresh, oh my gosh, Kresh could end up being so good, but I don't want to be greedy anymore. We're just going to do this, get 3, maybe 4 minions. I think it's just the 3, right? Yeah, and then we'll rush into that, draw an extra card. You know the drill. We're fine. Hey, Core. Please try the Taunt deck tomorrow. Taunt Druid seriously destroys Hunter and Shaman. It's great. No, yeah, I am going to play it tomorrow. Grimclaws is already sending me the deck code. I'll definitely play it for sure, yeah. Storm Strike the 2. And then or the 2 attack. And then he hits, goes face, but I gain so much armor. Like, I don't know what he does here. Oh, Landslide's not bad, actually. He does get to push 10 damage face. Interesting. Boom. I'll just kill this armor. I can play Kresh and Karagath the next turn. The Bulwark stalls out long enough to where I don't really have to worry anymore. Like, he has to hit me 4 separate times before he can hit me with the Doomhammer to try to burst me down. Even if he has double Rockbiter weapon, it doesn't matter. Grimclaws, I already made you mod. Look it, you're blue. No. I guess he is successfully kind of doing that. Bonk, bonk. They both end up living. It's fine. We'll gain more armor off of this. We got some minions on the board. Some actual proactive win conditions here, which is pretty cool. Yeah, that's his second Doomhammer. He's out. That's what I'm saying. Like, he only has 2 more charges on the Doomhammer, is what I meant. So he has to hit me 3 times and have double Rockbiter weapon while conserving the durability on this weapon. Like, he's out. Once he does this, he's out of steam. Once he uses this, he's done. Yeah, he understands that. I'll check Twitter. Don't worry, man. So, Control Warrior 2.0. I have to say, I think that this Warrior deck is better than the other Control decks against aggro. You have a lot of ways of gaining armor, you have more minions, you have proactive ways of winning the game with things like N'Zoth and Alexstrasza, and even the Overlord Surfang, and kind of Cthulhu if you hit late game. But I think it is the worst Control deck into the mirror match. So the way I see it is you have 3 main control decks. You have Warlock, Priest, and Warrior. Warrior is the best against aggro, but the worst against control. Warlock is the best against control and the worst against aggro because you deal damage to yourself. And Priest is just very good against everything, but slightly unfavored against Warlock, which nobody plays. That being said, I do think that Warrior does very well. Like, I ended up beating 2 aggro decks relatively handily, and then my only 2 losses with this deck were against Warlock and Priest, which I already said were going to be bad matchups going into this video. So, overall, I think that this deck has some potential. You could try to make it a little bit more late game focused with a card like Ysera to maybe help you against the control decks, but the problem is with control decks, Priest and Warlock just have so much resource generation. Warlock with Jiraxxus late game, along with Ticketus to burn your resources, and Priest with just all its random generation, that even if you do well, it's just, even if you have an extra late game card or 2, it probably won't be enough. So it's better to just front load the deck a little bit, focus on taunt, armor, healing, building towards an N'Zoth turn 7 power play and winning that way. If you want to get rid of Neuralix, or you don't have some of the other cards, you can probably get rid of him for like a Minefield. I've been thinking about it just because I like having Minefield a lot. It's just been very, very helpful into some matchups like Hunter, but it's up to you. I probably will end up making the change next time I play this deck, but for now, I've tried with Neuralix and it's been okay. Hopefully you guys enjoyed the video. If Mulligans, just studies, Neuralix, Bladestorm, Death's Head Cultist, Karagath, Outriders, Axe, and that's basically it.